Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are, whatever time you're listening to this. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I have a question for you, and I have my notes here, and I have a few questions that I'm going to ask throughout my talk with you today. And the first question that I have for you is, how are you showing up on a daily basis? How do you show up? You may be wondering, what do you mean, how do you show up? So I wanted to make sure that you're showing up as the authentic version of who you are. It is critical that we show up as who we are, not pretending, not faking it till we make it, even though some people believe that's okay. It is important that we show up in the authentic version of who we are. I know, I understand that it wasn't always easy for me, and it may not be always easy for you to show up that way. But once you learn the craft, once you understand the importance of being authentically you, then you can show up as who you are daily. Here's the thing. As someone that has gone through some life challenges, there was a time I didn't always show up as me. There's some people who have the gift and the resilience and the muscle already built. But for others, because of the challenges you've gone through, the pitfalls, the detours that you've been through, it's a lesson that you now have to teach yourself. It's a lesson that you now have to learn. It's a muscle that you now have to build. And I want to talk to those of you who still struggling to build the muscle of self-confidence and resilience. You might have gone through some things in your life. Yes, my sister, I see you. I know it's hard to get up. But if it's something that you're desiring, it's something that you want, it is something that you know you got to have it in order to move forward, reach out to me and let me show you how to do it, because I had to do it so many times in my life. I was knocked down more than once in the proverbial way of, being knocked down emotionally, spiritually, not physically, but emotionally. And I had to get up. I had to teach myself things to get up again. One of the things that I knew that I had to learn was to know, who is Shelia? I had to understand my value, my worth, who I am, so that when others see me and others share, I think you're this and I think you're that. If it doesn't resonate with me, if it doesn't line up with my core values, I can reject it immediately, because I know that's not who I am. And I want you, my brother, my sister, those of you who are tuning in today, is to know authentically who you are from the inside. Know what makes you feel significant, right? Know your worth. Know that the detours that you've gone through are pit stops in your life to teach you that there's so much more down on the inside of you that you can turn around, that there's so much value to your leftovers. There's so much value to the things that you might have minimized. And the next question that I want to ask you, are you in your lane? Are you staying laser focused on what you know, the expertise of what you know? The things that you know about you, the gifts that you have, the words that describe you, how you get your energy, how do you get energized to come back and show up for your family, show up for your relationship, show up for the job that you do, the career that you have, or the organization that you're running. It is important that you know what gives you confidence, what helps you to bounce back. And if you don't know, like I said, reach out to me. Take some time out and log on to lookwithinlifecoach.com and put a 15-minute complimentary session, select that. And so we can just chat real quick, and then we can do discovery later on if it were a good fit. Because it is important. My job and my assignment is to help women to bounce back, help them to get up again, help them to turn their lives around, help them to know that the things that they've been through are opportunities to teach them how strong they can be, how strong they already are. They may not know it right yet, but it's down on the inside. I am here to help you find it. I'm here to help you figure out that roadmap to discover the resilient you down on the inside. I am that tour guide that you're looking for. The other question that I have for you is, what do you tell yourself about you on a daily basis? Yes, I want to know. I want you to put it in the chat. What do you say to yourself? Because here's the thing. If your lips don't move each day to tell yourself something, that's okay. But if you tell yourself something silently, that works too. It is critical that we tell ourselves who we are or the person we're aspiring to become. Because here is the other thing that you must note, and note clearly, that you are the only one that's with you 24/7. When everyone is away and you're in your bed, you're sitting in your car, you're sitting in your home or in your comfy chair, your thoughts control how you behave. So what you tell yourself internally and quietly is going to help you either be resilient, become resilient, or build your self-confidence, or tear it down. It is critical what we tell ourselves. For me, I make sure that I remind myself who I am, where I came from, the roots that I have, the importance of whose shoulder I stand on, the value that I add each and every day to people. Time to time you will see like rubber bands on my hand, and I was sharing it with someone the other day, that this rubber band that I have on my hand, every time I sit, it reminds me to add value to people. It reminds me to help people. This, I can't figure out which side I'm on here. This button reminds me to add value to people each and every day. So if you need to put a reminder on you to remind you that you're strong, remind you that you're confident, it is critical that you do that. So the question I asked in the beginning, and I ask again, how do you show up on a daily basis? Because how you show up determines how people do business with you, how people build relationships with you. Are you showing up in a positive way to ask for what you need in your personal relationship with your spouse, with your significant other, with your children, whatever relationships you are in? Are you showing up and asking confidently for what you need and bouncing back for some of the feedback that you might have received? Maybe you're in corporate America and your manager gave you some feedback about some things that they observed, some things that they see in your blind spot, and you're struggling to bounce back. I am here to help you bounce back. For those of you who have gone through some life challenges, may it be a divorce or just a broken relationship, and you're struggling to believe again, you're struggling with limiting belief, it's getting in your way of your success. A successful dating exercise, a successful relationship with friends and family. You're just down in the dumps because of what somebody said about you, and you can't seem to let it go. It is time to break free. It is time to find a tour guide to help you become the resilient version of you. I am here as your coach. I have been through a lot, and I can tell you how I bounce back. I've been able to write a book and to just share some nuggets about my life, some things that I had to bounce back from. Check it out. Free Me From Me, Chains Were Meant to Be Broken. It's on Amazon. It's a good read, and leave your comments and feedback, because I am here to help you, to guide you, to give you roadmap, to give you tips, to show you how I did it. And so that you can bounce back and become confident, to become resilient, and to live the best version of yourself going forward. I am your coach. I am your sister. And I'm here to remind you that I see confidence down on the inside of you. I see it. Because I look at you more than your pretty face, more than your beautiful smile, more than your handsome goatee. I love the people that I coach, and I connect with them on a deep basis because I want them to know that there's so much more left down on the inside of them. And I want you to know that too. So make sure you show up confidently each and every day. And if you're struggling, I am here to help you. Have a great day, and may God bless you. Become the best version of you. Show up authentically who you are. Bye-bye.